welcome to UPSC Prep. If you want to prepare for UPSC when still in school, you are at right place because our channel helps school students to start prepare early and easily for UPSC. GS Paper 3 in UPSC Mains includes syllabus from Economy, Science, Environment and Security. This paper is for 250 marks which is to be completed in 3 hours. We'll discuss more about it in upcoming videos. Friends, preparing from the early stage will never hurt you. In fact, it will help you succeed just like most toppers who were determined to serve the nation and started their preparation to crack exam at earliest. One of them is Miss Renu Raj. She secured 2nd rank in UPSC Air 2014 in her very first attempt. Our channel provides information specifically for school students. Let's prepare early. Please like, share and subscribe for watching newly brewed content from UPSC Prep. So, no need to wait. Let's get started. Today, we will cover 4 topics of UPSC syllabus from today's news articles. Our first topic is Reserve Bank of India. According to recent data provided by Reserve Bank of India, the uncertainty caused by COVID-19 pandemic had led to increase in money supply by 8.2% since the end of March 2020 in the country. Now, what is Reserve Bank of India? Reserve Bank of India is a central bank of India that was established in 1935 on the suggestions of Hilton Young Commission and got nationalized in 1949. It issues the currency notes and coins, regulates the credit and currency system, manages foreign exchange reserves, regulates financial system, and administrates monetary policies in India. Also, it plays an important role in development of the nation. You must have read about it in chapter 3 of your class 10th economics textbook. Now, let's take up related previous year prelims question from year 2012. The Reserve Bank of India acts as a banker's bank. This would imply which of the following? 1. Other banks retain their deposits with the RBI. 2. The RBI lends funds to the commercial banks in times of need. 3. The RBI advises the commercial banks on monetary matters. Select the correct answers using the code given below. A. 2 and 3 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option D. 1, 2 and 3. Our next topic is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Recently, the Chairman and Managing Director of National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development has assured to continue the necessary support from the Apex Agriculture Bank to Telangana for the welfare and development of the farming community. So, let's see what is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Well, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development is an apex development bank of India established in 1982 and headquartered at Mumbai with chief focus of advancement of rural India by enhancing the flow of credit for the upliftment of agriculture and related economic activities. Also, it monitors and evaluates the projects refinanced by it and supervises the regional rural banks and cooperative banks. You can read more about it in chapter 6 of class 11th economics textbook. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from year 2002. Consider the following institutions of India. 1. Industrial Finance Corporation of India. 2. Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. 3. Industrial Development Bank of India. 4. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. The correct chronological sequence of the establishment of these institutions of India is A. 1, 2, 3 and 4. B. 2, 3, 4, 1. C. 3, 4, 1, 2. D. 4, 1, 2, 3. The correct answer is option A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on, our next topic is biodiversity. A study recently published in journal Nature Sustainability reported that the poorly designed and poorly enforced campaigns to plant a large number of trees can contradict the real purpose of improving biodiversity, because they could be responsible for releasing more carbon and losing biodiversity. Now, we must understand what is biodiversity. Well, biodiversity or biological diversity refers to the variety of organisms existing on the earth, their interrelationships, and their relationship with the environment. This term was coined by Walter G. Rosen in the year 1986. It plays a major role in ecological balance, acts as a source of energy, and provides us with nourishment, housing, fuel, clothing, and other resources. You must have read about it in chapter 7 of your class 8 science textbooks. Now, let's take up related previous year prelims question from year 2011. Consider the following statements. 1. Biodiversity is normally greater in the lower latitudes as compared to the higher latitudes. 2. Along the mountain gradients, biodiversity is normally greater in the lower altitudes as compared to the higher altitudes. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Our last topic for today is Niti Aayog. Recently, Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Rajiv Kumar said that India will transform into a middle-income country from a lower middle-income economy by 2030. So, let's see what is Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog refers to National Institution for Transforming India, which was formed on January 1, 2015. It is country's premier policy-making institution which replaced the Planning Commission. It comprises of Prime Minister of India as chairperson, Vice Chairperson to be appointed by Prime Minister, 4 ex officio members from Council of Ministers, and Chief Executive Officer. Then, what is Planning Commission? Planning Commission was the central authority of India, established in 1950, which formulated India's 5-year plans among other functions. However, it has been rechristened in February 2015 as Policy Commission that evolved policies to accelerate the pace of growth and development in the country. You can read more about it in chapter 2 of class 11th economics textbook. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from year 2015. The Government of India has established Niti Aayog to replace the A. Human Rights Commission, B. Finance Commission, C. Law Commission, D. Planning Commission. The correct answer is option D, Planning Commission. And with this, today we just scored 8 marks in India's one of the most prestigious exam. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more freshly brewed content.